Okay, our next story. You know, yes, President Trump, Donald Trump's intemperate language notwithstanding, the American leader remains an enigma, even if predictable. The General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, has weighed in on the Nigeria-U.S. war of nerves. Adeboye has urged President Bola Tinubu to confront Nigeria's worsening insecurity with urgency, accountability, and diplomacy. The pastor said the sanctity of life must never be compromised. He appealed to the commander-in-chief to open diplomatic dialogue with President Trump and request a 100-day grace period, before any possible international action against Nigeria. Pastor Adeboye then delivered the clincher. President Tinubu, your advisors don't like you.
I will say quietly to our government, move fast. Move diplomatically. Move wisely. Find a way to convince the President of America to please delay his actions for about 100 days. And then come home. And tell our security chiefs get rid of these terrorists within 90 days or resign. Now that, I'm sure, will sound familiar to those of you who have been following situation in Nigeria. Giving orders to the service chief this time round, we should make it clear to them that they are not only to eliminate the terrorists, they should eliminate their sponsors. No matter how influential they may be, if America should attack us, China is not coming to defend us. Russia will not come to defend us. All the so-called world leaders, they will talk. They will condemn what America had done in strongest terms. But that's all they will do. That's all. Britain is not going to come and help us. No foreign or no other foreign powers will come to our aid. for saying, it's not Christian alone, Muslims are also involved. The point is, people are dying. Innocent people are dying. I almost spoke last month when I heard the speech of my in-law, the president. When I heard the speech, particularly that section that spoke about security, and you can go and listen to it again, where I heard him say, all is well now, that displaced people have returned to their villages, and I almost spoke, I almost said, the one who wrote that speech for my president, my in-law, does not like him.
All right, gentlemen, when men of the cassock weigh in at a time like this, you listen to them.
Yeah, you got to listen, and you got to take in what Pastor Adeboye has said. It made absolute sense.
Yeah.
Absolute sense. I have no disagreement at all with everything that I said, because some of the things he said that I said here, even this past week, especially his remark that China will not come.
Russia will not
come.
Nobody will come.
Don't get excited about them saying, no, don't do it. America had in the past attacked countries, and they said, no, don't do it. We are not going to support it. But at the end of the day, they didn't do anything. No, even their own allies have been attacked, and they didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do anything. Russia was a key supplier of weapons to Iraq.
Oh, yeah.
The T-72 main battle tank that Saddam Hussein equipped his elite Republican Guard with was supplied by Russia.
Yeah.
But what happened? They didn't stop them from invading
Libya.
Yes. So I'm not even bothered so much that, okay, America is going to attack us. I believe America will target some key camps of bandits who are killing people and of Boko Haram. But it is bad enough if they have to come and do it for us.
Yeah.
Invading a sovereign nation, just dropping bombs on a sovereign nation without their buy-in makes absolutely no sense. And we are saying, look, our armed forces can work together with the Americans. They worked with the Americans before.
I was going to say, BK, the last time America came to rescue her citizens here, it was a quiet thing.
It was, and our troops.
It was even done.
Our troops were involved in that operation.
Yeah.
Even some of the multi-terrain vehicles that were used to take them, that area were provided by the Nigerian Armed Forces.
Okay.
So let's even leave that one. The main crux of Pastor Adeboye's message is that we must defeat terror.
And
no excuses. No excuses.
Sponsors of terror.
Yes, he made the point that don't just, because if you wipe these guys out, as long as their sponsors are alive,
Yeah.
they will breed another generation of bandits, of terrorists who will continue to harass us. So it's saying no. And that there must be KPI for service chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't know anywhere else in the world where service chiefs, we expect service chiefs to be in office in perpetuity. Even when the president removed service chiefs this last time, based on their harmonized condition of service, people were still saying, no, it was wrong. Why did they remove them? It was because of coup, this and that.
Meanwhile,
after 2 years,
the president inherited them.
No. Let me make my point.
Yeah.
After 2 years, he didn't inherit them, he was the one who appointed them. After 2 years, he reserves the right to change service chiefs.
Yeah.
It is his right to either extend or refuse to extend, making it look like it is wrong to send service chief packing after 2 years is ignorance peddling that does not bear in mind the content of the harmonized condition of service of the armed forces. And once you've attained a particular age or a particular number of years in the service, you have to go.
Yeah.
So people making an issue out of removing service chiefs who have spent 2 years, I don't understand. So for me, there has to be KPI for these guys.
Yeah.
And we must extend the KPI even to the police. If you are a DPO somewhere or a police commissioner somewhere, if you cannot guarantee peace where you are, you have no reason to remain there. They should send you packing. If you are a service chief, and as we can see, we are spending so much money on defense, we are spending so much money on security, and we don't get results, then you must be sent packing. That is the point that Adeboye is making. That don't just keep them there.
All right.
Give them the marching order.
Yeah, Dotun, another angle to what Pastor Adeboye said is the fact that, well, he said, I spoke to the president, who is also my in-law. He read a speech, and I said, the writer of that speech does not like him. I don't. So when he says your advisors don't like you, you understand.
We've said it a couple of times on this program that there were some decisions that the president took at certain times that were wrong, and all of this will come down to his advisors.
Okay.
And the one thing we must also give to him, that's the president now as a credit, is that he listens.
Okay.
I'm sure on this, he's also still going to correct himself. Look at the issue of the pardon for some people.
Presidential pardon.
The presidential pardon, people said, no, you can't do this. We just spoke of NDLEA today. Imagine the morale of that man who called into this program, how he's going to feel today if all of those that they caught, got jailed, were freed.
Because even their own lives are in
We're
danger.
going to be at risk. Exactly. So Adeboye made point, and in fact, when we watched
a political climb that's fraught with a lot of suspicion and intrigue. Governor,